Hello, amazing souls, and welcome back to Soul Truth 1111 or 1111. I just wanted to say I love you guys and all your support and prayers. You guys are amazing. All is well, and this reading is for the Twin Flame Collective, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, for this week, or it's the beginning of the week. Usually I do a midweek as well. So, and then after this one, I'll be probably doing the monthly. But there's a lot of union cards here, guys. The Divine Feminine on Divine Feminine Spiritual, there's 2 union cards. And then when I went to look at these, I shuffled them. And when I went to set them back down, there was one left out. And Spirit told me to, this was the card. So, and then it was confirmed by 2 others. So many of you are going to be coming into union. So I'm excited to share that with you, if you don't already know yourself. So, anyway, let's get to this reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, feel free to look at the notes in the description box for that. If you'd like to donate to my channel, that's also an option for you. I don't know. I love the comments. I love the support. Thank you guys for watching and sharing, you know, and being an uplifting support as we all go through this journey and as we all learn. This journey is no walk in the park, you know. It's sometimes really hard. We go through our ups and downs, but that's why I'm doing this, so I can continue to be a blessing to the collective in any way I can. And if this is how Spirit, you know, can use me, then I will keep doing my best in this as well. Okay, so the first card we have for the Divine Masculine for mental. Let me just say, this is mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. And the same on this, besides the Divine Feminine, this side's Divine Masculine. In the middle here are the overall cards for the reading. Okay, so this is 2 of Earth. And what I'm getting with this one is that balancing like work with pleasure, not just finding a balance in overall life, not to go too overboard on one way, or you know, too much, you know, workaholic, or too much play. Just finding a real solid foundation in balancing those areas or aspects, even with your relationship and family. So that doesn't mean just balancing your time in that aspect, but balancing work and play with family and friends and other things as well. So balancing just an overall, and adaptability. This is also adapting to changes and the transformations that are occurring now in the Divine Masculine's lives now. They're still transforming, as are the Divine Feminines, and healing. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting from that. It's a beautiful card. So, what was neat about this is the second card in the mental realm are both messages. This is message of air, and on the Divine Feminine side is the message of earth. So, which is tells me that the Divine Masculine and Feminine are mirroring each other intensely right now. So, okay, so here we go. Message of air for the Divine Masculine and the mental. And let's see, there we go. This is opinions be informed by experiences, adhering to dogma, like being set in a way of thinking, a learned way of response. So this is actually changing for the divine masculines as they gain clarity in this, knowing what this divine journey and connection is all about. This is changing for the divine masculines. They're having to, like the hangman, which is also on the divine feminine side. So they're both, yes, they're both mirroring each other. So, but this actually means like making a swift reaction or subconscious programming, making a swift response or swift action, possibly without thinking, based on your programming, or that's how it was in the past, or that's how it was in a conventional relationship, or that, you know, based on what you think you know, not what is. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I hope they don't try to call back. This is for my music only. And hold on, let me fix that real quick. Next time I'll get another phone. Sorry, I hope they don't call back. But, yeah, I was trying to see if Spirit was giving me anything else on this. Just don't follow the crowd. Okay? Don't follow, you know, be like the hangman and allow yourself to get a right perspective, and don't just react, and don't just judge, or don't, you know, don't go off of how you've been programmed. I know that, you know, we can take a lot from our experiences and use that, you know, to guide us in wisdom situations in our future. But a lot of times, if that's not healed properly, those things can also hold us back, because we'll set ourselves up for self-sabotage, because we view things to be a certain way based on our past learning, and not based on what the divine is wanting to do and teach us right now in this journey, in this union, or in this connection. Okay, so divine masculines, make sure that you're following your intuition and not just your subconscious or your dogma, you know, this dogma way of conformity, or your opinionated by experience, or adherence to dogma, or stiff reactions, or, you know, just set in some certain way, because you could actually be blocking your own blessings. Okay, I knew there was Spirit wanted to say more about that one. Okay, so this is changing, and how I know this is changing, because we have the 7 of Fire. The 7 of Fire is about giving your personal best and going the distance, and perseverance and non-conformity. Okay, so this is telling me that the divine masculines are coming out of that conformity way of thinking, or that set way of thinking, and they're allowing their intuitions and their hearts and Spirit and the universe to guide them, many of them, and they're coming into union because they're doing this. They're gaining intense and major rewards because of this, because they're not conforming to their old way of thinking. They're wanting to come out of that and knowing that this is something deeper and something more meaningful. Which is ultimately, you know, when you walk into what God has for you, you walk into the blessings that God has for you as well. You're not just walking into this journey, you're walking into everything that comes with it, because you have given your personal best and you've gone the distance, you know, and you haven't conformed. You've conformed to God's way and allowed yourself to surrender in you know, in knowing that this journey is divine. Then you'll reap divine rewards, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? The next one we have for the divine masculines is seek. And this is in the physical. So divine masculines are seeking out more clarity and more answers. And they're seeking their own intuition and during meditation and possibly, you know, hermit mode and going within, basically just going within, or seeking the divine and the universe for guidance, because they're realizing that they have been programmed and maybe what they thought was not the truth, and maybe they have been led astray by their own self. There's Spirit showing them this, okay? Because, you know, like the fog is being cleared away. It's their eyes are being open to, you know, the truth of the situations. So, but they're seeking this out. They're seeking the truth. They're seeking what will make them truly happy. What is the divine's desire for them? What is this journey? What, you know, who am I? How do I play a part in it? They're wanting this. They're wanting to be all their best in it and not conform to their old patterns and way of thinking. That's changing. Okay. Next card we have is detach for the divine masculines. And what I'm getting from this is the clarity. They're detaching to and accepting and deciding and gaining clarity. They're becoming detached from their old self. Okay? And they're like releasing the old. They're taking responsibility for their actions, and knowing that they have to be fair, and they haven't been fair. And Spirit's really just like, see this light up here, shining light on the whole mindset and the whole perspective that the divine masculine has had since this time. Okay? Through this transformation, through the tower moments, and through everything, Spirit is really bringing many of the divine masculines into this place where they're having aha moments, and they're just really like, or they're just, their mouth is like really dropped, kind of like, oh my God, I'm kind of like really off, you know, because it's becoming really real to them. And yeah, they're coming away to seek out the clarity. Okay, they're detaching from this snowy type of, you know, see the cold? They're coming out of the cold into the universe. And, you know, letting Spirit guide them. Like the dove is being let go, but it's in front of her. I mean, this is a divine masculine card, but And do you see the face? It's like before the clarity, it's like, you know what, I'm not happy doing what I'm doing. I'm operating by the same, subconscious dogma that I've been, I'm being controlled by my own brain, and instead of walking in divine truth and in freedom and love and everything that the universe has for me, which she is walking ultimately into. Okay, so being led by the dove, which oftentimes represents the spirit. Okay, wow. I just realized too that the doves, there's there's a couple here too. I don't know if they're bluebirds, but it looks like it. But there's 2 doves in that card that I showed you as well, and very interesting doves are in this today. Okay, so the next card we have is Blossom, which means to awaken or transform or stretch, new possibilities, direction, and growth. So this sums up all the other cards that I just showed you. This is actually what's happening to the divine masculines, and they're growing in their mind, they're growing in their they're growing spiritually, they're growing mentally, they're growing physically and emotionally, wanting to know more, wanting to know the truth about this journey, and spirit is shedding the light on the truth. Okay, so it's beautiful. They are blossoming. Okay, so dedication and effort is the next card for the divine masculines in physical. And this means like perseverance, skilled, and this also means understanding. Okay, it means understanding why something is happening, or why you're moving in a certain direction. This is understanding by your intuition, based on many things, by your subconscious, even changing, by you gaining a new perspective, and then dedicating your efforts based on the clarity that you're receiving and by spirit and the universe to go forward. Okay. Next we have the Divine Feminine, and the first card is 3 of Water, and this is like a celebration card. It could be a celebration of a wedding, birthday, any type of celebration, just a happy, like I said, a wedding or a graduation, but it's sharing, like with community or family, loved ones, having common goals, their team spirit or friendship. But like I said, this can also be a wedding card, or an anniversary. So this is a card of a moment of just celebration. The next we have the message of Earth. Like I told you, both divine masculine and feminine got a message card in the second position. So okay, this is hardworking, preceding your hard efforts, getting rewarded for your hard efforts or your hard work, having perseverance and integrity, Being prudent and careful, you know, paying attention to details, and putting in the effort, like being thorough in your work and making sure that you're giving your best, in being diligent in what you're doing, dedication. Yeah, just giving your best and knowing that your efforts are going to pay off. That you know, the universe and spirit knows that you're trying and doing your best in that which you set your heart and your mind to do. Next we have the Hangman. This is this card means basically it's a man hanging upside down, and in the traditional tarot he's chained. One of his foot is chained to, and he's like, there's this, you know, like he's trapped, but around his head is like a halo, or there's a light around his head, which is meaning gaining a new perspective. So because he's hanging it upside down, he's looking at the situation from a different point of view or different perspective, like the divine masculines are doing right now. They're gaining clarity on some things that they were operating in because their mind had been trained to just, that's just the way it is, but it's not always just the way it is. And the divine feminines are mirroring that as well. So they're looking at things in a different perspective as well, trying to, you know, understand and come from a the divine's perspective. What does spirit have to say about it? What does God have to say about it? And being led by that, not necessarily or even our divine masculine's point of view or the divine feminine's point of view. So take each card as they resonate, because we can like be in this journey and totally just look at it from our point of view and not look at it from our divine masculine or feminine's point of view, which is, I think, is critical. And it helps us to be able to love them more, I think, when we can you know, have that understanding. So that's coming up a lot on the divine masculine side, having understanding, and here it is coming up in the divine feminine, and as well in gaining an understanding by seeing things through a different perspective. Okay, whatever that may be in your mind as spirit brings to you. This is listening, or listen, excuse me, for the divine feminines in the physical. And this is seeing and hearing, or using your senses, or being quiet, using your intuition to know. This is also part of the Hangman, because a lot of times we don't have clarity on certain things, and we need to be still and quiet enough. We may ask the question, but are we being still enough to hear and listen and see and know by our intuition and by what God is telling us? Or are we just going off of our programmed minds, or what people tell us, or what, you know what I mean, what we want to think? So this card is just saying, make sure that when you ask or you seek out the answers, that you take time to also listen to get the answers. Okay. Next we have success and growth. This means accomplishment, or A speedy solution means fast solution, or solutions coming in fast. Solutions in progress in those solutions, or the solutions that you're seeking, and past efforts that are paying off, like kind of like this message of Earth, where you have put in a lot of hard work and a lot of time and a lot of effort into something. It could even be this union or this journey, and it finally paying off. You know, feeling like you've arrived at your goal, or you're gaining success, or you're seeing growth from what you put into a business, or put into, you know, time into doing some type of endeavor, or into a person, or, you know, take each card as they resonate, because this could be what something comes up in your mind that this is speaking to. So, but this is having success in that and seeing it finally paying off, or a resolution being made, or coming to a resolution because you listened. Because all these cards, make sure that you look at them in a way that as telling a story, because they do tell a story. And if you need to replay this, then look at it that way, because that's what they're doing. And like the Hangman is basically where, you know, and both sides are mirroring. The divine masculine and feminine are mirroring. So I'm just going to use the Hangman for instance. Okay, so the Hangman. So you hang upside down, and you're getting a new perspective, which you listen to them, right? And then from that comes the resolution and the success and the growth, because you took the time to ask and listen and take that new perspective, which brought you success and growth. Okay? Which ultimately brings healing. Okay? Healing begins because when there's a new perspective about something that's been holding something else up, or that has been, let's say, even keeping twins apart, or a misunderstanding, this could these could be examples of where this, you know, you can finally reap those rewards that you've been stuck in from looking at a thing a wrong way, or a certain way, or, you know, not having understanding or clarity in it. So this card is release, release of the old, or the things that are unhealed, or that are heavy on our heart, that weigh us down. This is hope and assistance, or just heal. So the divine feminines are still healing, as are the divine masculines. Both still healing at this time. Okay, and both still listening, and both still seeking. Okay, let's move on to divine masculine and emotional. Okay, so the first card I have for emotional is make the effort. Sorry. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So Spirit is guiding the divine masculines to make the effort on this connection, on this twin flame journey, because it's worth making that effort. Okay, the next one we have for emotions for the divine masculine is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So divine masculines, love yourself first. This is very critical in coming into union, because when each of the twins loves themselves first, then they can come into union without all the bitterness and, you know, backbiting and all the things that haven't changed in perspective, and without all the misunderstandings, because those have all been dealt with, you know, before union happens, and sometimes even during union when you have, you know, a heart-to-heart conversation. So that can also happen. But yeah, love yourself first. Very important. Okay, Divine Masculines next. You got release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. Many of the Divine Masculines are still in a karmic relationship, and they know that they do have a twin flame, but they're choosing to stay in this comfort zone, or, you know, maybe they haven't changed perspective, and Spirit is trying to get them to understand the truth of their journey. So whatever the case, Spirit is saying to release your ex. If you have, release the energy of your ex, like completely, you know. Let them go so that you can move on. As long as we hold on to something, something new can't come in. Okay? Or something, you know, your union and your divine partner and your twin flame, if you're in another relationship, you can't come into union, or nor can it be healed, your divine journey, if you're still hanging on to a karmic or in an old relationship. So next we have healing your family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So many Divine Masculines need to forgive their parents, and take these as they resonate, because each journey and situation is different, and everyone has grown up different. So, but our childhood has a lot to do with how we act and react in our lives now. If it's unhealed, you know, if we don't understand that maybe they didn't have love, or they weren't, you know, they didn't have a good upbringing, and maybe that's why they didn't take care of you well. You know, to let that go and forgive is what I'm saying. To understand that maybe they did what only thing they knew. Okay. But the Divine wants us to heal these areas regardless. Next we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this could mean that you're letting go of the ex, and your divine feminine, the Divine Masculine and Feminine's relationship is becoming new, or you will be tempted or guided into a new relationship. I'm getting from this that because there's been so much work and transformation in Divine Masculine and Feminines, I think this is talking about the Divine Feminines, the new love between the two, going into a new phase. A new person has stirred your feelings. I don't think that it can be a new person, but I think that the relationship is becoming new. Because it says new love. So like reconciling, or the love that you felt was lost is being rekindled because of this clearing and healing and letting go of the exes. Spirit is able to come in and give you clarity and understanding by the new perspective, and now you're healing, and now you're understanding that you're the Divine Masculine. The Divine Feminines are rising in their place as well, and healing. So this is causing the two to come back together. This is what I'm feeling. Okay, but also take it as a caution of, you know, as your vibration raises, you can also attract more individuals, you know, by your higher vibration into your life. So make sure to just use your wisdom and guidance with that, because you know, you don't want to do all this work and then just go into a new relationship and cause, you know, a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be healed from again, when you have the divine partner waiting for you or there for you. And you know, the divine and the universe is saying, you know, like, I have you on a specific journey for a reason. So this could be a temptation card as well. So okay, so take that as a caution too. Next we have in emotional, the 9 of air, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, and sleepless nights. So what I'm getting from this is many of the divine masculines, I think, have gone the wrong way. And many haven't let go of their exes, or have, and now the divine feminines are moving away from the connection because they are finally healing and know that they deserve best now, and not what they were given. And this is making the divine masculines really restless and kind of stressed out. But because they've gained the new perspective. So divine masculines, don't expect the worst. You know, if the divine is in it, if the universe is in it, know that he will bring you to it if you put in the effort. Because that first card in over there, it says make the effort. Okay, so make sure that what you're saying and you're doing for yourself is loving. Okay, because these are self-fulfilling prophecies. So make sure that you have your highest good in mind, and that you're thinking about what you want to manifest in your life, that the universe has for you, and that spirit has for you, you know, to be happy with, and then make the effort to move on that. Don't have, you know, stay stuck in those sleepless nights, but go move towards what you know to be true. Okay, this one is discontent and boredom. So many of the divine masculines are feeling bored and restless, impatient, feeling like things aren't moving fast enough. Many of them want union now, and they're not sure how to go about it, or they feel that the feminine has moved away, many of them, or it's too what is the word I'm looking for? It's too messed up, basically, to fix. And so, but those are like self-fulfilling prophecies. That's what I'm saying. Stay away from the negative thinking. But that's what I'm hearing. So make sure that you change your mindset and don't go with your old programming. Allow Spirit to renew your mind, and continue to be patient, and grow and learn more about this journey, and because it says seek, so and just make sure you continue to make the dedicated effort towards the journey. But yeah, the divine masculines are feeling restless and bored. They want to be with the divine feminine. It feels like forever. It has been many lifetimes, but it's like, you know, enough is enough. That's what I'm hearing, feeling. It's time to come together. Don't want to deal with this no more. Just really restless. Done with waiting. Done with the self-defeating stuff going on. Really wanted to move forward. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. Next we have in spiritual is material harvest. And what I'm getting from this is what you sow, you reap. So okay, the number 9 is like also like completing a project. So, or this could be getting close to completing a project that you're working on that has to do with security or financial well-being or material in the material world, as far as, you know, material harvesting. Yeah, but whatever you put out into the universe, you'll get back. So, yeah. Next we have triumph. So, this in the traditional tarot is the Chariot. This means that your soul is pushing you forward. The power of your soul is pushing you forward or nudging you to move forward, to do what's in your heart and what's in your soul. Okay, and that's why you might be feeling bored and restless, because you're feeling this, the nudge of spirit moving you forward. It's, you know, it's time to make the effort, because the divine feminines over here have 2 union cards, and the overall card is a union card. So divine masculines, if you feel that nudge, and if you've been healing and you have a new perspective and you understand what the truth is now and you know who you are, make that effort, because spirit is moving on you, okay? And the universe is moving on your heart and your soul and your mind probably as well, because you're restless to move forward, okay? And this will confirm that as well, the crown chakra. So spirit is nudging you. Spirit is speaking to you about moving forward in this. So what I'm getting from this is listen. Okay, spirit's guiding you. Follow your intuition and listen. Follow the universe. Next we have power. This means inner strength, willpower, and courage. This is the courage that you need to triumph forward in the Chariot. Spirit is saying that you have everything you need to make that effort. This whole thing just told a perfect story. Let go of your self-defeating thoughts. Let go of the discontent and boredom. Let go of your exes or your ex. Allow this new love to come in and make the effort. And love yourself first. In doing that, it will propel you forward into material harvest, which is harvesting everything into the material 3D world. That includes union, that includes your divine feminine, and triumphing, moving forward in the chariot towards them for union, because you're feeling that nudge and that pushing and that pulling from your heart and soul through your crown chakra and your intuition. Okay, I'm trying to tell you a story here, what's happening. And this is giving you the inner strength, the willpower, the courage, the compassion, the generosity, and the love to do it. Okay? Spirit is helping you to cope and to advance. Okay? To surrender your life. And this card ultimately means strength. You have the strength of a lion to walk into this union, to walk into the next phase of this journey. Divine masculines. I'm feeling a real peace right now come over me. Real sense of just absolute peace. Wow. I just blew it towards you guys. Absolute peace right now. Spirit is giving a definite answer right now to many of you divine masculines that are watching. If you are feeling, is this the time? Should I do it now? This is your answer. I have divine peace right here. Okay? This is for some, I don't know who I'm speaking to right now, but some of you are asking, should I do it now? Should I do this now? When is the right time? And I'm really feeling a divine peace concerning this. That just told me a story. Okay? Wow. That's powerful. Okay, the divine feminines and emotional. Let's go. We have express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Divine feminines still love you, divine masculines. Okay? Many of them still love you. Okay, take these cards as they resonate. Probably most of you still love. I mean, you don't never stop loving your divine counterpart. You know, you have the same soul. You can't not love them, even if you get angry or upset. You know that you can't not love them. Okay. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So many of you want children with your divine masculine or feminine, or many of you will have children, or find out you're going to have a child, or your divine masculine or feminine already has children and will be coming together in union with you guys. So consider this, okay? Which is beautiful. Okay, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay, the divine feminines and the divine masculines both have this magnetic connection. It's more than just, you know, a soulmate magnetic connection. This is like, no matter what the divine feminine or masculine do, you will always be on their heart. You will always be on their mind, no matter, you know, you don't never disappear from them. You're always attracted back to each other, no matter how far you go or how far you're away or what you're doing. If you know, your mind and your heart and every part of you always is drawn back to each other by this magnetic one soul. Okay. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So the Divine Feminines are desiring a heart-to-heart conversation. So Divine Masculines, Spirit is giving you everything you need to do this. So this is what many of the Divine Feminines are desiring. They are healing, but they want, this will bring more healing to both of you. And more understanding and a better perspective, this perspective that you need, that you're waiting for, will stop the restlessness and the sleepless nights and bring you the ultimate peace and bliss that you're looking for, that you long for. You have the power, Divine Masculines. Divine Feminines, don't give up. This is coming, okay? For many of you, this is coming. Okay, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious factors, upbringings, and a spiritual path. Okay, this is what I'm telling. What's Spirit's telling me is that this whole union and this whole journey is divinely guided. Everything that's happened, God will work together for good. Everything in it is divinely guided. Even the bad that has been done to you, against you, around you, the misunderstandings, everything will turn around for good, because God knows that this is supposed to happen. This is not an accident. This is not like someone you just chose and you want to just be with them. This is divinely orchestrated. Okay, so no matter what has tried to come or break you two apart, it can't happen. The magnet is too strong, because the magnet is from the universe. It is a magnet that is of your same soul. That same soul is connected to the divine. Okay? So just know that you are in a divine orchestrated connection. Throat chakra. Okay? Divine Feminines are desiring to communicate, or they will communicate. Maybe it might be some of you that need to reach out and have the heart-to-heart conversation and open up with your Divine Masculines. Okay? Seek your intuition on that. And also, if you are unable to do that, ask the divine to open the doors for this to happen. Okay? For there to be communication. Okay, this is foundation and achievements. So this is pretty much a union card. This is like having success or establishment in what you've been building. Like it coming to fruition, or achieving what you've been striving for. The house, the family, the happiness, the rainbow, everything is okay. You're peaceful, you're happy, the bliss. This is what this union is about. It's about harvest and reward for your efforts that you've put in all these years and all this time. It's having a strong foundation and a solid foundation that you deserve. And just the time of harvest and reward, because you've put in a lot in this journey. Okay, this is universe giving you union, because you have withstood the whole journey. I mean, it never stops, but we never stop growing, but you didn't give up. You just kept growing and healing and trusting. So don't give up. Because sometimes it's a sacrifice. Okay? You need to keep trying, keep healing, keep, just keep releasing. Not necessarily trying, but what I mean by trying is like praying and knowing that the universe has your back, and you know, will bring everything into fruition when it's meant to be. This is self-sacrifice and surrender. Surrendering the old to make room for new blessings. The universe reward for reward of transformation and wisdom and gratitude and enlightenment. Those are the rewards for releasing the old and making room for the new that spirit has and that the universe has for you. Okay. The next card we have is one of the union cards. This is harmony. Deep spiritual intuition, partnership, and union take place in the near future. For many of you, this is coming into fruition. So don't give up. Two of water. A relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. There's no more positive resolution of any conflict than union, and knowing that the divine is in it and the universe is orchestrating it, and you're with your divine soul. You're, you know, the one that holds your other half of your soul. That's beautiful. For many of you, this is going to happen very soon, okay? And I'm excited. I feel excited for you. I really do, because I'm seeing this all throughout this whole reading. There's no more like stalemates. We're moving forward. The Divine Masculine is being told to move forward. We're still healing, but we're moving into a place where we can heal together now. It's time to heal together. It's time to have those heart-to-heart conversations. It's time to move this forward. It's time to make the effort. I'm feeling the triumph. You know, Spirit is nudging on the Divine Masculines to take that move, take that step, giving the Divine Masculines the power, the courage, the strength to do it. The Divine Feminines are ready and willing and waiting for this open heart conversation to receive this union, because they've sacrificed and they want this solid foundation in this happy family. Okay, man, I'm just really excited. Okay, let's go into these middle overall cards. Positive thoughts and creative positive results. Divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and my emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within me, every person and situation. Beautiful. Keep your thoughts positive, okay? No self-sabotaging. Let's move forward, guys. All right? Creating positive results by positive thoughts. Beautiful. Okay, go forward fearlessly. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand, giving me the confidence and the courage and the guiding my thoughts and my actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. I'm telling you, this is union, people. Divine souls, this is union we're talking about for many of you. Thank you, Lord. Okay, lean on God and the angels for support as you move forward. Dear God and angels, I give this in brief description now and completely give this to you. a step out of the way and allow the divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. So this is releasing all the fears and all the thoughts and preconceived ideas and just everything that holds you back, and leaning on God and trusting the support of the angels and your guides and the courage and strength and power and willpower that you're being given to move forward. I'm excited right now. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just, my spirit is just on fire right now. Okay. Eight of Air. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. Don't let this hold you back anymore. Okay, this is an illusion. Spirit is saying this is an illusion. Don't allow those conditioned thoughts to keep you back. You have everything you need to move forward. Okay, Spirit and God is guiding you, and it says go forward fearlessly. Okay, don't let this hold you back. Change your thinking into positive results. Okay? And have the power to triumph moving forward. That is powerful. Knowing that God is with you. You're supported by God and angels. You don't have to fear anything. The universe has your back. God has your back. Spirit's already telling you, already nudging you, telling you don't worry. I got you. I'm telling you guys, this is as clear as day to me, and these cards they came out straight this way. I would not kid you. This is mind-blowing to me. I'm excited for many of you. I don't know if you can feel my excitement, but I could cry right now. I'm just, my heart is very warm. Okay, Queen of Air, independent, experience, realistic, and witty. Objective decision-making, clearing away all that no longer serves you. Seeing the humor in a situation. So whatever doesn't serve you, clear it away, because we're moving forward now. Okay? It's time to be happy. It's time to laugh. It's time to have that joy back. It's time to have the happy family life. For many, many of you, it's in. You know, even if it's not, you're not walking into union, I'm having positive thoughts that it's all of us, but know that that humor is always, you know, our best medicine. We need to laugh more. So, okay, moving. Things are moving. So this could mean some of you are moving with your divine masculines, or the divine masculines are moving with you, or you're just moving, or this union is moving forward. This is moving. Every one of these cards is speaking union, guys. It's like we've come out of this deep purging, deep healing into deep transformation into union, and the divine masculines are tired of sitting here waiting. They're being nudged by Spirit to move forward. The divine feminines have the cards of union, and they're saying, you know what? I want a heart-to-heart conversation. I'm ready to receive you. Move forward. The divine is saying, let go of the fears. Don't let this hold you back. Think positive. You have everything you need. I am with you. Oh my Jesus. I just am about to come out of my skin. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, any form of separation are merely calls for help. This is a card from The Universe Has Your Back. So, attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So what I'm getting from this is that through this divine connection, many of us have had to ask Spirit for help because we were attacked. We did feel pain and could be. We were afraid. We were judged. And we went through separation. And the only one we had there was Spirit. The only one that we could talk to and turn to was Spirit, was the universe, was God, who told us to keep going, keep loving. You know, I'm working everything together for your good. So God knows. Be encouraged. God knows. God knows the truth. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. All of this, like I just told you, is working together for good to get you right where you need to be. Is to show you who you are, what you are, and where you need to be. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. I have one more card. Spirit told me to hold on to this card when I saw it. Before I even drew any of these cards, this card was the card. This also confirms union. Lord bless me as I read. As the keeper of love and devotion, doves enhance deep bonds within a partnership, and she brings blessings of harmony to a relationship. She is in tune with her healing power of love and embraces the importance of healthy communication. Strong in spirit and pure in heart, Dove assists in compassion and mutual respect. She also wants you to remember to work towards loving yourself. When you honor yourself with respect, others will respond in kind. For greater emotional balance, the capacity to not only give love, but to receive love will expand within. Connection, harmony, joy, trust, partnership, friendship, blessings, commitment, and union. And I will end with that. This is a union reading, folks. Many of you are going to come into union very soon. And this reading has been one heck of a blessing to give. This is a divine masculine, divine feminine reading for this week. Look out for some blessings because they're on their way. Make sure that you're ready to receive, that you stay open, and clear away those things that no longer serve you, whether they're exes or there's healing that needs to happen. Continue to do so. But above all, love yourself first. In doing this, you'll mirror this as well to your twin, and ultimately set yourself up for union to come to you as I hope this reading has been a blessing to you. It's blessed me tremendously. If you would like a personal, more tailored reading to your situation, please feel free to contact me underneath, or you can go ahead and purchase the reading and I'll get the email and go ahead and do it for you. Whatever's best for you, whatever works best for you. If I'm too booked, then I'll let you know. Yeah, have an amazing week. I'll do another reading in the middle of the week to bless you guys again and just check in. But after this one, I'll be doing a monthly reading. So I love you guys. Continue to write your comments and say hello, and share the video if it's blessed you. And until the next one, I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.